Back in the 90s, THC was 3 to 7%. If you had that, you had some fire. Now, this THC is 30%, 50%, 80%, 90% high concentrate. You put that on the adolescent brain that is still developing, it makes it very challenging to be responsible and take care of your business. My name is Keith Hayes. I'm the Director of Recovery at 5280 High School. I get to show up every day and support these kids and help them recover from the disease of addiction.
Ever since the first time I smoked cannabis, I was just stuck. That's really all my life started becoming, was just the next smoke, the next joint, the next Benjamin hit. I lost a lot of motivation. I was just a stoner. I definitely had cannabis use disorder.
Some people smoke weed to eat and sleep and all of that, but my experience has been devastating. A year smoking weed and getting high concentrated bud, wax, and carts and all of that, I actually developed a eating disorder. I couldn't eat when I was high, but I couldn't stop smoking weed.
Every time I'd smoke high concentrate cannabis, I started hearing voices. I would almost pass out. And it all started from weed.
First time, I think I was probably 14 years old. It hit me like a punch, definitely. I just never really expected, because I didn't think, it could be that powerful.
It's just dangerous. A lot of people are like, but you can't get addicted to weed. You really can.
It made me not want to do school anymore, because I'd rather be high. It separated me from actually being able to learn. And really, honestly, I don't remember much of it because I was just too out of it.
It may seem like it's just once or just weed. It's not. We have seen teenagers that have gone into psychosis directly connected to high potency THC usage. It's no longer just a gateway drug. It is a drug.
There's a whole lot of different high concentration cannabis products.
Dab pens,
Diamonds,
Edible,
wax,
shatter.
the Benjamin Franklin,
Little gummies, but they send you to a whole nother world.
There's Play-Doh type of wax.
Penny Hana. My friend made that one up.
Even the bud, the flower, is 30% THC.
You're gonna take that first puff, you're gonna feel very euphoric, very like you're the man or the woman, but really it just sends you down deep into a hole. Deeper you go in that hole, the harder it is to get out of.
Has your school or work life become unmanageable? Are you smoking THC just to be able to sleep? Are you using THC just to be able to eat? Are you using THC to cope and deal with life because you feel like it relaxes you? Once you start using THC, can you stop?
2 weeks into me smoking every day, I noticed that it wasn't working. I was lazy, and being lazy made me depressed, and being depressed made me lazy more. So it was just a loop. It's always a loop.
I was struggling a lot with my mental health. I was self-harming really bad, and I found that when I was high, I just didn't want to, mostly because I would get so high to the point where I just couldn't function.
So if you're using cannabis to cope with your feelings, just try different coping skills. It might not work the first few times, but as you try it more often, you might find it easier to do.
I've learned how to journal. I've gotten kind of into meditation, taking deep breaths, slowing down.
When I wake up in the morning or when I get home from school, or if I'm just having a really stressful day, I'll open my laptop and I'll search up 15-minute guided meditation video. And within those 15 minutes, they'll talk me through breathing and just clearing your mind. And honestly, after I'm done, I feel a lot better. I feel happy.
I like to draw a lot. I love drawing. I really only know how to draw cats, because cats are my favorite thing ever. I love cats so much. I'm a crazy cat lady at the age of 17. It's awesome.
I love animals so much. I have my own dog who is an emotional support dog for me. If I'm at home and have no one to talk to, I will sit in my room talking to my dog because it's unconditional love.
Most important one for me would be music. I make music.
Music has definitely been a great outlet for me.
It really helps me to just write down how I'm feeling in the moment.
Having the ability to create music that I enjoy, based off of what I see around me, it's a great experience.
When I'm down, I call my friends, I call my staff, and they always have the solution for me that I know I don't.
I love Brittany. She's one of the recovery coaches here. When you're having a hard day and you need to talk to her, she's like the perfect mixture of like tough love and being like really sweet. She's like a mom.
They think that the answer is drugs, and it's not. It's taking those different coping mechanisms and just remembering that like in that moment when I feel like nothing is gonna help me feel better, I remember I can do this. I had a student from Texas actually. She was having a really, really hard moment, and I realized she'd been in Texas her whole life and might not have ever seen snow. So I pulled her out of class and I took her outside, and she just stood there and she just stared at the snow. And it was incredible. I mean, you don't often get to see them be just kids. And I think that the drugs and everything that has happened to them, it's overtaken them. But then you get to see moments like that where they just get to stare at the snow.